In the peaceful town of Ajani, nestled between low hill and tall palm tree, lived a boy named Ayo. Ayo was the only son of his parents, and he was known for two things: his sharp mind and his stubborn heart. From a very young age, Ayo showed signs of being different. While other children listen to their parents, obey instruction, and follow the village rules, Ayo prefers to follow his own path. He believed he was only right. "Why would I do what others says?" he often said, "when I know what I am doing." His mother, Mama Folake, was a patient woman. He cooked delicious food, told stories by firelight, and always tried to teach Ayo right from wrong. "Ayo, don't talk back to elders," she would say. "But they talk too much," Ayo will reply, rolling his eyes. His father, Baba Ade, was a famed but kind man, a well-respected farmer. He believed in discipline and tradition. When Ayo refused to go to farm or help with chores, Baba Ade would say, "Hard work builds character, my son." "I am not interested in your farming," Ayo would say, "so why should I learn?" Over time, the people in Ajani begins to grow tired of Ayo's behavior. He disrespected teacher, ignores rule, and even likes to cover up his mischief. One day, he stole mangoes from Mama Titi's trees and blamed it on his friend Ajayi. Ayo said, "I am not the one who plucked the mango from the tree. It's my friend Ajayi who did that." Ajayi replied, Mama Titi said we are all going to the king's palace. You can't just come into my compound without my permission. That is a thief." Ajayi kept crying, shouting, "I am not the one who stole your mango. It was my friend who did that." Getting to the palace, the king invited their parents, Ajayi and Ayo's parents, to come for their children. The king said to them, "Parents, warn your children not to pass their boundary again. Next time, if I should hear such, they won't like my judgment." Ajayi parents faced their child. "As from today, I don't want to see you and Ayos together again." Both parents go their separate way. Another time, he wandered into the secret forest after being warned never to go near it. But Ayo did not care. He thought he was untouchable. He went into the secret forest. On getting there, Ayo was surprised to see that it's only big tree that is in the forest. He will be talking to himself. Why would they ask us not to come into this forest? This is just ordinary tree. This elder did not know what they are saying. As for me, that is why I like to see things myself. And Ayo come out of the forest and went home without any harm. One evening, the village elders gathered under the big Iroko tree for a meeting. The sky was red with sunset and the air was cool. Mama Folake was invited to speak. "My son has become weird," she said, tears in her eyes. "He disobeys at every turn. Please help me guide him before it is too late." The oldest elder, Baba Onyi, raised his hand and spoke in a deep, terrible voice. "Ayo must learn the hard way. Sometimes life teach lesson better than parents can. Let us not punish him but pray for him. And when the time comes, may he remember our words." A few weeks later, something strange begins to happen in the village. Crops begins to wither. Goat runs away. People fell ill with a strange fever. The villagers were worried. They believed the land was angry that someone has disrespected the traditions. That's when Baba Onyi spoke again. "This is the result of a broken warning. Someone has stepped into the secret forest." The villagers gasped. Ayo stood at the back, suddenly quiet. "Young boy," the elder said, turning to him, "did you go into the forest?" Ayo denied. The elder shouted, "Ayo, did you go into the forest?" Ayo swallowed hard, his face pale. "Yes, I just wanted to see what was inside, and nothing touched me. It was just ordinary big tree that is there." The elders shouted, "Why will you do that? Ayo have disobeyed the rules of our land." "Ayo, why?" The parents look at him. "Ayo, why will you do this to us? Ha! This is a secret forest that nobody should enter." The mother was crying. "Ayo, why will you do this to me? You are our holy child. This should be a lesson to you." The father said, "Anything you see, your eyes should bear it." The elders shook their heads. "You did what no one in this village has dared to do. The gods protect us, but they also punish disrespect. You must go back into the forest. You are going back there alone, and you will beg for forgiveness." Ayo's parents plead, but the elders stood that Ayo should go into the forest for forgiveness. That is when the village can be settled again. The elders stood firm and stand on their right that Ayo must went into the forest to ask for forgiveness, and he must go there alone. So the next day, at the dawn, the next day, Ayo was given a small lamp and a bag of offering with a pounding heart. He entered the secret forest once again, this time not as a serious boy but as a humbled one. The forest was dark and quiet, almost like it was holding his breath. Ayo walked carefully, remembering the story his mother had told him. He reached the secret tree in the middle of the wood, placed his offering on the ground and knelt down. "I was wrong," he whispered. "I didn't listen. I thought I knew better than everyone. I am sorry." Suddenly, a cool wild breeze blew, and a voice echoed through the tree. Not loud, but clear. You have finally heard the voice of wisdom. The voice said, "You were not sent here to be punished, but to understand." Tears rolled down Ayo's cheek. "I will listen from now on. I promise. I will listen to my parents, elders, and everyone around me. I promise to obey the rules of our tradition." The voice echoed through the tree, telling Ayo to be very careful, to himself and to the whole community. Be useful. When next, there won't be a warning again. Ayo cried and nodded his head. If you won't listen, you are going to learn in hard way. You can go now. Go. Go in peace. Ayo returned to the village that evening. His face had changed, not in shape, but in spirit. His steps were slower, his eyes wiser. When he entered his house, he hugged his mother tightly and knelt down before his father. "I am ready to learn," he said. His father held him tightly. "Ayo, I tried my best as a father. I give you advice every time." Ayo's mother said to him, "I've always been a good mother to you. Please, don't go back to your vomit." Ayo hugged both parents and said to them, "I'm a new person now. I've learned my lesson in hard way." From that day, Ayo became one of most respectful and responsible children in the village. He helped on the farm, studied with dedication, and even taught younger children the lesson he had learned the hard way, telling them not to disobey their parents, to always respect their elders, to always be a good example to others. People were amazed. What changed him? They asked. But the elders of the village would say, he heard the voice of the wisdom in a very good way, and it takes responsibility. Ayo turned a good leaf. Ayo do things at the right time. His parents were so happy, and the community was happy for their parents too. Thank you for watching this story. Kindly share this story out with your loved ones. Give this story a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so by now, until I bring you another story your way. Bye.